Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, and comrades, I hope you're doing well today. Hey, ni furahi day. Karibu, karibu, karibu sana. Please, karibu. This is Kenya Revolutionary. The first order of business. You know the first order of business. I'm sorry I had to reschedule several times. I'm having technical problems, so please bear with me. It's been a fight. It's been a struggle. I don't know what's going on, but we'll get it figured out. But anyway, in case you're joining, if you're going to watch this on repeat, or if you're looking at me, you're watching at me right now in your live, if you're on X, if you're on YouTube, please, the first order of business, the first order of business. If you've already subscribed, like the video. If you haven't, and you're seeing this on your in your timeline, please subscribe to the channel, comment, and do all the good stuff. Karibu sana, karibu sana, karibu sana, karibu sana. So after you've subscribed and you put your notification on, and you've liked the video, let's talk. Mada leo, William Ruto will be ousted before 2027. Unless. Tuanze kwa mada. Tutaingia kwa mada, but there's so much going on. Hey, by the way, let me tell you something. Let me share something very brief with you. Today, I think Martha Karua, that is, she posted something about good morning or whatever in her first tweet today, and I responded. And after that, my Twitter page had some complications. So anyway, it was all about, people were talking about, oh, Martha, somebody said she's not the option, which I liked. And somebody said, oh, no, Martha has been fighting for Kenyans. And I was like, no. This lady has been corrupt since, when she was bribed by the British Tobacco Company. So do not buy into it. Martha is just as corrupt as Ruto and the rest of them. So anyway, after that, my Twitter was kind of, I got a message that, oh, your page cannot be part of the trending, whatever. You cannot, I have restrictions. So maybe people might not get my feed, my live feed, or my post. If I post in Kenya, some of it can be up to Ruto, trying to stop and restrict people are talking about removing him. Oscar Odongo, I see you. Karibu sana. I like the video. Please like the video. I'm so glad to see you, Oscar Odongo. Kama kawaida. I'm seeing that face every time. So you know what? I might do something for you. Don't worry about it. But thank you so much for joining. Like the video. Anyway, so today there's so much going on. I saw Kalonzo Musyoka and the ODM brigade wanajaribu kujiingiza kwa hii maneno. They're trying to take advantage of this movement, making statements that, this and the third. We'll get to that. Karibu, kaa chini. Kama unakunywa pombe, weka hiyo pombe kando. Kama unakula, weka chakula kwa fridge, ungoje kidogo. Tunaongea. I'll give it 30 to 1 hour. Actually, it might be less than an hour because at 3, I want to watch that Netherlands versus Holland. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge football fan. Soccer, that is football. Sana nataka kuangalia Ufaransa, Mbappe na versus Van Dijk. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's get to the serious matter because there's serious things happening in Kenya. We might have a revolution. The young folks who are labeled as Gen Z have decided, hey, listen, we're not buying this bull crap anymore. It's time for Ruto to go. So we're asking, what's the action plan? Apparently, there's an action plan, and I shall read it for you. Okay? It's out there. James Wood, I'm to join Twitter. Like the video, please. Do not hesitate. And Auliza, how can one stay sober under this regime, brother? I don't know. Whatever helps you get through the day, okay? As long as you're not harming yourself or harming your life or putting your life in danger, please do what it takes. If you need to talk to your brother, sister, father, girlfriend, whatever the case is, whatever helps you get through the day, usijiangamize, okay? Okay? So yeah. And by the way, RIP to Rex, the young gentleman who was shot by the police officer yesterday. And actually, nakwambia our Gen Z, the so-called Gen Z, of course it's Gen Z and millennials and every other people, but we are going to call them Gen Z. They wanafanya kazi yao because they captured the CCTV video of the officer who shot Rex. They identified him. They have his phone number na kila kitu na pale ametoka. And apparently Jamaa, he actually tried to say that it was an accident, killing Rex. R.I.P. Rex. Rex is a hero. But yeah, they already identified the guy, huyu jamaa ambao aliua huyo kijana. So Gen Z are on some other stuff. These guys are really, seriously, these guys are more effective than the Azimio folks, the Azimio protesters, okay? Jamaa, they mean business, and I'm telling you, Ruto, if you don't heed to their cries, you're going to be out of office before even 2027. By the end of the year, you might be out. By the end of this year, Ruto, you might be out. Yes. Yes. Yes, James Wood is telling me they've caught Ruto off guard. Aki ya Mungu. Wallahi bilasi meweka Mohamed mbele yangu. Yeah. No offense to my Muslim brothers, I'm just saying. It's an expression. Yeah. Wame Ruto. Hey. And Ruto is trying to figure out who is the leader of this movement. They try to pin it on Boniface Mwangi. Mwangi kasema, no, I'm not the leader of this Mandamano. And his last tweet was, DCI wanamfuata, so he'll be offline. And he went offline. Hanifa also said, I'm not leader of this thing. This this Mandamano has no leadership, which makes it so beautiful, organic, and everything. Unasikia nani? Huyu jamaa anaitwa nani? Who was part of Ridiculous. Ambala anasema ati hii ilikuwanga fake inorganic maandamano. What's his name? Kiari, whatever. I forgot his name. Actually, he was booed today. Alikuwa anaongea kwa mazishi fulani, alafu jamaa wakambuda. So anyway, before I get started, ladies and gentlemen, before I get to this matter, there's so much going on in Kenya, and I'm so excited. Even today, there was maandamano somewhere. People have started targeting all the MPs that voted yes for the finance bill. So KJ, KJ, that moron. Kiari John. KJ leza kuzungumza kwa mazishi. I was like, no. Shut the hell up. Get the F out of here. Sit down. KJ, this is not jokes. This is real life, KJ. Watu wamechoka. Ichungwa, Osoro, and who else? They're still being very disrespectful. Ichungwa is saying, anyway. Even Oscar Sudi, I also saw Oscar Sudi, pastor alijaribu kuanza siasa kwa nini kwao in his speech. I think he was speaking in a church. And pastor akamwambia, hapa usianze siasa hapa, tafadhali maliza. And Oscar Sudi had to finish. So nakwambia Wakenya wameamua when Ruto nilikwambia, it's one thing. I said this in my previous video. If you've been watching me for a while, please go watch my old videos. I can't even keep track which video. But nilisema hivi, wewe unafikiri just because Raila Odinga goes out, takes advantage of the people who are in watu wa Kibera and all that stuff, the day utaanza kukasirisha the middle class and the kids, jamaa, the middle class, wakina watu, the middle class who are actually paying the bulk of this, taxes. Unajua, the super rich don't care because, they have money, so that's nothing to them. But pale ukianza, especially ukianza kufinya sijui hizi mambo ya social media, sijui unaanza ku content creators, unaanza kuwafinya kwa tax, my friend, that's where you effed up. Okay? And they're going to show you. Na walijitokeza. Okay? And that's where you mess up. And they will take you out. It's one thing kufinyilia watu wa Kibera. I'm not saying it's fair for them to be finyo, but I'm just saying they believed in Raila Odinga. Okay? And Raila Odinga akawaruka ndio huyo ameenda AU. So he's out of the scene. He has no say in this. Unaona Kalonzo anajaribu kujiweka kwa hii kitu, Babu Owino is trying to kind of attach himself into it. But now this is a middle class, the young folks who are trying to make something out of their lives, who graduate, hawana job, they are out there. This is no longer wrapped around a person, a personality, or a political party. This is real stuff. Wanasema Hii ni maisha yetu. So you can't go for my nani anaitwa nani the People's Watchman Boniface Mwangi. You can't go up after him and get him and put him in a prison or whatever the case is. You can't go after Hanifa because that's not the only person. There are so many. Wengine they are working out of behind the scenes. Wengine wako diaspora. They're giving out the direction what to do. You cannot stop this. And that's what makes it dangerous because they don't have control of what's happening. Hanifa was telling people, hey, tokeni usiku, wacheni ku protest usiku, tafadhali, don't be part of it. But there are some people who are out there in the usiku. Of course, there are reports that some people, they are suspected to be maybe wanafanya hivyo on behalf of the government. Ndio waanze kusema ati the protesters are violent. But we don't know. Hii kitu haina, there's no control. That's the danger of it. And the only thing that will stop them, if they decide that Ruto tunataka utoke, you are not going to stop it until ile siku utatoka. And you can't arrest all of them, you can't kill all of them. Kwa sababu wameamua. Now, the more you are you are intransigent in your position, the more they become agitated and the more they'll show up. I'll read you the Oroba. The action plan is already out. And it ends the 7th day. It ends with going to occupy the State House. So Ruto, prepare yourself. Enda kalete majeshi na kila kitu weki hapo mbele ya State House. And they're coming. They are coming, Ruto. They are coming. Wamejaribu. They tried a nice way. They tried to use the MPs. And there's so much. Can I share with you? You know, there's so much to share today. I don't know even know. Can you please like this video? Nyinyi ambao mnaangalia kwa X, can you go to my YouTube channel Kenya Revolution na mwanze ku like na subscribe immediately? Kwa sababu I want to share everything that's out there. I'm going to be part of the mouthpiece, the voice from the sauti ile kwa nini? What did they call John the Baptist? The voice from the wild. I'm just using that analogy. I'm not saying I am. I'm just doing my little part. But there's so much happening. Ruto, hautafika 2027 wewe. Hautafika 2027. Kichwa ngumu haitakusaidia. They are going to take you out. And it's very easy. Very easy to take you out, Ruto. It's not hard. Si ngumu. Mtu asikudanganye na usifikirie ati hao security forces will stay with you. Hao pia wakiona ati the majority of the people are fighting for them, they'll turn on you and atakwambia boss, shuka. Zakayo shuka. Remember Mugabe? How did Mugabe live? Watu walienda wakaanza usarakasi. Wakaenda kwa nini? Wakaenda CBD hapo ninio Harare, wakaanza kuimba. Similar to what was happening yesterday. Mugabe akaleta security forces hapo Harare, akaita sijui army waende hapo. Very soon army wakageuka wakaanza kudance na watu, wakasema we are not here to hurt you, hata sisi pia tunawajoin. Very soon the top army folks wakaenda wakakaa wakamwambia mzee Harare nani Mugabe, boss, it's time, shuka bwana, time yako imefika, sorry, kwa ground watu wamekataa, and we have to respect that. That's their will. So Ruto, it's not hard to take you out. It's not. It's really not. And don't make a mistake uingie kwa mambo ya kuchinja watu. You know, okay, one thing I will give Ruto, and somebody mentioned it, and I've been saying this for a while. At least, of course, there are people who have died, but ile mambo ya kudump watu Yala River and watu kupotea Ngong Forest, we haven't witnessed that so far. I'm not putting it past him, but you never know. I'm just saying at least that hasn't happened. But all I'm telling you is this. Ruto, you can redeem yourself, ukitaka. But the only way to redeem yourself, to maintain power, is to listen to what people are demanding. Don't get it twisted. You work for the people. Wewe usifikiri ati wewe ni king umekaa huko juu, unasema I know what's best for you, ndio hii. Hii ndio itafanywa. No. You are an employee of the people. And the people are speaking loudly. To the MPs who voted yes, prepare, because judgment is coming to your doorstep. Prepare. All of you who sijaanza kuread, I haven't even started reading the tweets. I haven't really started reading the tweets. Before I even get started, can you please, jamani, kama unaangalia hii video, msiniwache nikauke hapa. Mimi na I'm preaching. Mi sitaki pesa yenu. I don't want your money. Sitaki kitu yote. The only way you can support this channel is to subscribe, like, and share. Mi sitaki pesa ya mtu. Silipwi na mtu yoyote. Hii ni akili yangu, and I interact with people like-minded with me. Sometimes even some people who are not like-minded with me. That's the only thing I'm asking. Mi sitaki pesa yako. Weenda tu akupo Kenya Revolutionary, usubscribe. Now like your video, now comment. Join this channel where we can engage on how best we can help our country. The situation that it stands right now is the people have refused to accept this finance bill. They've said no, but some 204 MPs have decided that they will defy the voice of the people and continue taxing with these punitive taxes that the Kenyans have rejected. And let me say something else too. Gen Z, number one, for everybody who is involved in this movement, do not be fooled by watu opposition ambao wali vote no. Some of them, they are just doing that because of fear for their position. They didn't do that because they are ideologically inclined to do so. They just feared. Waliona watu wameenda kwa ground na they know there was, for example, I'll use Esther Passaris as a reason, as an example. You know, there was so many people who were calling for Hanifa to take her, to take a position. Wakaanza kusema 2027 itakuwa Hanifa. Hanifa achukue position ya Esther Passaris. And guess what? Passaris akashikwa na uoga akaenda hapo, hey, after that, we are not buying it. Amesema Salasia. Let me read Odongo's tweet here. Let me read the tweets here. Not that he was better, but one thing Uhuru never did was bribe MPs to pass any bail motion. Yeah, but here's the thing, Nani, Oscar Odongo. Uhuru was worse in this sense. Let me tell you something. I know. Chill out. This is what I mean. Uhuru said, I'm bypassing I don't care what the Nini wanasema. He will literally threaten people. Threaten. Ruto is bribing. Bribing is finesse. It's part of finesse. He's smooth about it. Hey, Charlie, I know your constituency wamekasirika na hii bill, but hey, listen. I'll spot you in this project. Takupatia ka milioni flani, you can buy that, blah, 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 blah. That's finesse. Unasikia? But Uhuru was more like, listen, you don't do this, hakuna CDF itaenda hapo, you might end up in Yala River or Ngong Forest. And he didn't care. Uhuru didn't give two shits. He did not. Uhuru Kenyatta did not give two shits. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying that there were different ways of dealing with things. Uhuru alko, he didn't care. Ukifanya mchezo, kesho unakuwa abducted, watapata body yako floating in River Yala or Ninio. And for those of you who are posting Matiangi, ati Matiangi, I wish Matiangi can run. Do not insult us, Kenyans. To insult, do not. Yeah, Uhuru was mafia-esque. Yes, you're right, Oscar. You asked. Uhuru was worse in that sense. Alikuwa anatumia violence to get his way. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Let me I'm back on the scene. Back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, ladies and gentlemen? All right, I think I'm audible. Dang it, my speaker is like tripping. But anyway, I'm here. All right. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Can you guys hear me? All right, I'm audible, I think. All right, I'm sorry. I'm like doing 3 things right now. So bear with me. All right, I'm back. I'm having a lot going on, so I might end my live really quick because there's so much going on. But I'm sorry. I see a lot of people joining. I'm so sorry. Like the video. I might have another session. Just like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Scan the Revolutionary. Oh my goodness. All right. As I was saying, let's do this, my friends, enemies, and comrades. I might end this early because I'm having so much going on right now. But I will come back later and we'll talk about this. Just do me a favor. Like my video, subscribe, and put your notification on. I will come in like, probably it will be like, it will be like midday in Kenya later on. And I'll have a comprehensive, what do you call it? Presentation of what I wanted to put forth today. I'm just kind of wrapped up in some things. I know it's 23 minutes. I was trying to go an hour. But let me read James Wood comment real quick. If there's an off chance that we are not seeing ahead of terms of this financial, I know it's a shot in the dark, but I'm just saying, are we the foolish ones? Nani ndio tatizo wa Kenya, Mr. Andrew Wani? Let me play a video by Kalonzo so we can get
Finance bill ndio msingi wa serikali. Finance bill ndio mizizi ya serikali. Kwa kimataifa, finance bill ikishindwa ama ikiangusha, the net effect, kusema ukweli, ni kwamba serikali imeng'olewa mamlakani. It is equal to a vote of no confidence in a government. Kwa hivyo si mchezo, sio mambo ya kawaida. Hawa jamaa wanasukuma, wanasema tu it is matter ya finance. Mkiangusha finance bill kwa serikali yoyote, the next thing watasema that was a vote of no confidence, therefore the government must go home and we have fresh elections. That will be the end result. Kwa hivyo mkisimama hapa na watu wanacheka kule na nyinyi mnafikiri ni mchezo, watu wanataka kupanga kwamba waangushe finance bill ndio wanaseme this is a vote of no confidence in William Ruto, aende nyumbani. Don't take it lightly. Don't take it like a joke. It is serious. Katika Kenya hii we want stability. Na wakati nilikuwa hapa tukiwa na Ruto na wakina Kimani Chungwa tukitoa ile earthquake, mimi nakumbuka hapa na kwengine niliambia Wakenya kwamba ile mzigo Ruto anachukua wa serikali hii, kuna shimo kubwa sana ambayo imechimbwa na wale wanaondoka, na hiyo shimo itachukua muda minimum 3 years ndio tuanze kuona na manufaa. Si makosa vijana wetu kutoa maandamano kidogo na kuzungumza, kwa sababu pia katiba yetu inaruhusu. Na mimi nataka niwapongeze kwa njia nyingine moja. Wamefanya maandamano lakini hawakupora mali ya watu, which is also a positive thing kwa hawa vijana wetu. Lakini tunataka wajue, kwa hiyo university tunataka tuongeze pesa ambazo zina support vijana wetu ambao wanasoma kwa university, haswa wale wanatoka kwa low income families. Tunataka ziwe na pesa ya kusaidia these university students na wengine. Tutatoa wapi hizo pesa? Ruto atatoa wapi? Hana uwezo wa kutoa kwa mfuko binafsi. Kwa hivyo mimi nawasihi tu kwamba kama Wakenya, let us be democratic as we are. Let us continue to realize that the best way to reconstruct our economy is for us to generate and create more opportunities for resources at home, and then to be able to then borrow on a limited basis kutoka nje.